Good morning, everybody. It's been a pretty nasty day here in North Florida, but the sun's out and bright, and I thought this would be a good chance to test these new TaleSun panels. I got these for 24 cents a watt at Signature Solar. I believe I bought 10 of them for just over $1,000, took advantage of the holiday 5% coupon and the $150 shipping, and we're gonna test them right here. I'm gonna be using my EcoFlow Delta 2, and I'm gonna screenshot the phone, and I'm gonna set this at the best angle I can. I've got it pointed at the sun best I can see, and based on my monthly daily tilt, based on the current time, it says it should be at 64 degrees, which is almost as vertical as I can get, and we're gonna see what we can get out of the back. Pretty much get this as best we can. It's saying it's about 60 degrees, so that's pretty close. And we're gonna plug into the Delta Pro and launch the app, and let's see what we get. It looks like right now we're pulling in 368 watts. Let's check I've got it pointed pretty much at the sun. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm sure there's more to have. And let's take a look at what it says based on the current time. It says it should be at 64 degrees based on the monthly tilt app. So let's take a look and see where we're at with the app. And we are at 58 degrees, so it's just slightly under that. And we're pulling 370 watts or so. And this is a 400 watt bifacial. So that's pretty good. That's over 90%. Let's see what that is. 400 watt, 400 times 0.9. That's 92% efficiency. So we are getting quite a bit from the back side. Of course, quite a bit's exposed right now. Let's just test this. If I were to walk behind it and block some of that, let's look at the app and see if we lose any of the input voltage. Yep, lost a couple watts, 369 right there with me blocking it. Let's see if we can't angle this just a touch to get it a little bit closer to the angle of the sun. And yeah, it looks like we're pulling in about 373 watts, which that is not bad for a 400 watt bifacial. Like I said, I got these on sale. I'm gonna be testing these with the Delta 2, each one at a time, just seeing what kind of wattage I get throughout the day. And I'll share some of that data with you guys in this video. All right, guys, this time I thought it might be fun if we see what the backside puts out. I'm in roughly the same position on the third panel. According to the inclimeter, it should be at inclometer, I guess they would call it. I don't know. At this current time, it should be, we're at 10:29 a.m. Let's give it the best chance. It says it should be at 64 degrees. So let's see what we got here. We're at 64.7. Let's pull up the EcoFlow app and let's see what we have as far as charge on the back side here. All right, it's showing 262 watts off of the back side of this, so I'd say that's pretty good. We're gonna flip it around and see what we're up to on the front now. All right, guys, now I've flipped it back around. Would you look at that? We're up to 392 watts, 393. We're seeing 399 watts, 401 watts out of the 400 watt TaleSun panel. I'm telling you, the price of bifacials, they're at 24 cents a watt. This is actually cheaper than my original purchase of the 450 watt Sun Gold Power. Panel number 6, we're up to 410 watts, and it just fell. Bloop, blooper reel. You see we're getting 408 watts on this panel. Just to show you how much a difference shading makes, if I put my hand, just my hand over that, look at it drop almost 100 watts. That matters more than even the angle is shading. Move my hand back to 407. Just hand over one spot, 343 watts. So shading's a big deal. All right, we got number 7. Panel number 7 right now, 408 watts, coming to the Delta 2, and that's over 100%. Once again, we're gonna keep going. 2 to go. This is our highest one yet. We're up to 412 watts. 412 watts. So let's get these last 2 and see if we can, oh, 414. Man, we're about to get solar noon. So every panel so far over 400 watts. Let's check these last 2. All right, guys, I thought I'd try the last one, vertical. And vertical, of course, it's got, wow, that's the most I've seen, 440 watts. 440 watts going into the Delta 2. So that's it. That's my take on it. I would 100% buy these again. Every one of them tested over 400 watts except for the first couple, and that was when we started the test at 10 something. These are cheaper by half than the last 410 watt bifacials I bought. Stellar deal, Signature Solar. They didn't send me this. I just bought them. They're not even asking me to say any of this. I've had great customer service. I know on the forums people have mentioned having some issues with them, but I've been really satisfied. So hopefully this helps you guys. These TaleSun 400 watt panels. I'm gonna let this last one just charge up my Delta. And let me know if you guys have any questions. Leave a comment. Let me know what we could maybe look at next. And look forward to seeing you on the next one when we actually put these on the solar rack. Have a good one.